Depression and sadness are not synonymous. They're not one and the same. That's why that happiness is not the opposite of depression, and depression is not the opposite of happiness. The opposite of happiness is sadness, and the opposite of sadness is happiness. You ever ordered a sweet tea and gotten unsweet tea instead? Or cracked open a soda and found out the hard way that it was flat? Or maybe you even went to a restaurant, ordered something from the drive-thru, got home, and they left your cheese off your cheeseburger. You can still drink the tea, you can still drink the soda, and you can still eat the hamburger. It's not going to hurt you. What makes those items, the sweet tea, the soda, and the cheeseburger, those items, is essentially missing. The chemicals are not there. The cheese isn't there. The CO2 isn't there. The sugar isn't there. Chances are you're not going to be happy about drinking unsweet tea or flat soda or what is essentially a hamburger instead of a cheeseburger. And that's what makes depression depression. That's why depression is very different than sadness. It's a chemical imbalance. Everyone that has a brain naturally produces what is called dopamine and serotonin. These are neurotransmitter chemicals that are very, very important in regulating your mood, your emotions, your digestion, your attention, all of the other fun things that really have to do with up here. So, when your brain doesn't produce enough of those chemicals, you end up with depression. Like any other illness and sickness that's out there, my body decided this without my approval. No one says, hey, I'd love to get the flu. Give me the flu. No one says, hey, let me have pneumonia. Just like I didn't say, hey, let my brain not produce these chemicals. But just like getting a sweet tea with no sugar, or a soda with no CO2, or a cheeseburger with no cheese, I have to stomach this life. Yeah, that may sound very, very dark, but that's the darkness of reality for people with depression. So what does this have to do with happiness and sadness? Well, depression is a mental state, while happiness and sadness are emotions. Because what if I told you that at the end of the day, I'm actually happy? You can be both sad and depressed, which is, trust me, a recipe for disaster. I've been there. But you can also be happy and suffer from depression as well. I'm happy. I have acted in multiple commercials this year. I've been on a game show. I work back at Medieval Times where I'm enjoying one of the best serving jobs of my life. I've done a lot of stuff this year to be happy about, but happiness is more like ice in your sweet tea. It makes it better, but if it's missing the sugar, it's still not right. Happiness makes my depression a little more tolerable, but it's still there. So next time someone confides in you that they're dealing with depression, don't tell them be happy. They may already be, and you're not helping. I really hope this video helped open somebody's eyes, even if it's just one person. That's a step in the right direction. If you have any questions for me regarding depression, please ask them in the comments. If you have depression and you want to leave a note, please leave it in the comment. If you get negative in the comments, just prepare to get flamed. I'll tell you that much right now. Be sure to like, share, follow. I'll be dropping a lot more videos along these lines. We're going to dive even deeper into the symptoms of depression. We'll touch on ADHD and a little bit of autism too while we're at it. Thank you all.